Hola, this is Oma, and you are now listening to the Rest podcast. If this is your first time listening, you are welcome. And if you've been here from the beginning, thank you so much, and I'm glad I get to do this with you. So, it's a new week again, and this morning, I'll share something insightful with you about the power of the tongue. But this time around, as touching how we speak to other people. Scripture says something vital in Colossians 4 verse 6. It says, "Be gracious in your speech." The goal is to bring out the best in others in a conversation, not to put them down and not to cut them out. It says to season our words with grace, compassion, love. You see, words are not just properly arranged letters that come out of your mouth as sounds. Your words have real power. And whatever people hear you say is an accurate scale of measurement of the state of your heart. You cannot claim to love people and yet to speak negatively to them or about them. So be careful with your words, because once they are said, they can only be forgiven, not forgotten. Don't make the mistake of thinking that, apologies fix everything, because words are spirit and life, so they live on in people's hearts long after they've been said. I've had terrible experiences where people tore down my confidence and sense of self-worth by their words. Some were conscious of what they were doing and others were really unconscious. I also have ruined relationships just because of a wrong word spoken at a wrong time. Some of those relationships were restored and others just died a natural death. Now, it did not matter that I said those words in ignorance or I said them unintentionally. Is that not why it's important for us to get wisdom and add understanding to it? Words are free. You can say words freely, but how you use them can cost you. Your words can inspire, your words can build, your words can destroy, and your words can tear down. It's up to you to choose. The funny part about this is that most times we don't even know the effect our words have on people, either negatively or positively. I remember one time I told a friend of mine that he has a beautiful smile, and after a very long time we were having a conversation and I teased him about the way he was just smiling and smiling and smiling, and then he said very confidently, "I know I have a beautiful smile, so..." And I was like, how are you so sure? This is your confidence, yeah? And he said, "Someone told me I have a beautiful smile." Then I said, "Who?" And he said, "You are the one that told me I have a beautiful smile." And honestly, I had forgotten. So our words really live on in the hearts of people long after we've spoken them. I have been built up by words. So many things I've come to believe about myself were spoken to me about myself by others. I've come to believe things that God has said about me, things God has spoken about me, because I heard it spoken from others with love. So since words are this powerful, why don't you choose today to be the one whose words builds other people up? Can people find a haven in your words? Can they find comfort? Are you the one who's always making a joke about people and things that matter to them, catching cruise at the expense of people's esteem and mental health? Are you part of the people who body shame other people? Someone said that half of a person's beauty is determined when they open their mouth. So how beautiful are you when you open your mouth? Do your words tear people down? Do your words hurt people? Have you formed the habit of gossip? The scripture says something in Proverbs 18 verse 8, and it's that the words of a talebearer, a gossip, they are like wounds. They go down deep into the innermost part of the belly. Did you hear that? Your words carry more weight than you can ever imagine. When you gossip about others, you're choosing the death in your tongue. You kill them. You kill their reputation before others. You tear down their images for momentary pleasure. And I know that honestly, it gets tough, especially when we are hurt by these people and we want to cause them as much harm. But something that can help you is the practice of the habit of pausing and thinking before you speak. Before you speak, think. Proverbs 12 verse 18 says, "Rash language cuts and maims, but there is healing in the words of the wise." So you can choose today to be the one who builds other people up with your words. If you're not already on that journey, it may take you a longer time to get to that point of accuracy, but we are all a work in progress. I made up my mind 2 years ago as part of my creed to season my words with salt and grace. You can make that choice too. You can make it today. So as you step out into this new week, determine in your heart to speak words that are true, helpful, kind, and wise, or just stay silent. Never forget, you represent a kingdom. So before you speak this week, don't forget, you are representing. And anything you say from your mouth, you are representing a kingdom. So keep practicing the habit of choosing the right words. Keep on practicing it until it is ingrained in you to do so. So don't forget that your words can either build up or destroy. Make your choice wisely this week. Have an amazing rest of the week. Bye.